adult learners. Do you mind if I bring the microphone so everyone can introduce? It's going to be slowly. Oh, no, it's fine.
So I'm Shannon Stanley. I'm the Associate Dean of College and Career Readiness, and you're going to learn about what that means in just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Susan Emery, and I'm the Associate Dean of HRD Programs, which is Human Resource Development, and you'll learn more about that later.
Hello, I'm the ESL coordinator, English as a second language, and my name's Claire Gimbel, and ESL fits under the college and career readiness that Shannon just spoke about, and we're looking forward to sharing some information with you tonight. Thank you for coming.
The idea tonight is to make sure that you leave here with information that you can use. I want to ensure that any questions that you have about any of the information that is presented are answered. And if you have any other ideas or any comments or suggestions, you can also leave those with us. We have business cards as well as interest forms that you can fill out so we can reach out to you later if you need. We're going to go ahead and get started with our adult learner slideshow. So just in general, Forsyth Technical Community College offers opportunities for students wherever they are. We are able to meet you and support you along your academic journey, whether it's getting your adult high school diploma or GED, completing an ESL program, getting new job skills or upskilling, finding an associate degree program that you are interested in, or transferring to get your bachelor's degree. Talking about meeting you where you are, we have credit for prior learning. These are programs or classes that are that you have already completed, certifications or other things that you've already completed through your job or other educational institutions, other schools, that will count towards your degree. If you have questions about whether or not a class or a certificate that you have completed will count towards a degree, just contact us. We can get in touch with the right people and let you know if it will count.
Now it's my turn. Okay, so again, I work with the College and Career Readiness Department. So basically, we have a few different options in programming. We have high school equivalency diploma for students who want to complete their high school credential through getting a GED or high set, which is a second option. Or we have the adult high school program, which is an option where students can complete their remaining credits that they need to graduate with a high school diploma in the state of North Carolina. So we have flyers here on the table, so pick you up a flyer on your way out if you're interested in completing your high school credential, either through the high school equivalency program or the adult high school program. This talks about all three program areas. Students have to attend an orientation. We have QR codes that are on our flyers that will take you to a link to sign up for orientation. Our first orientation for spring enrollment will be October the 8th. I think that's an evening orientation that starts at 6 o'clock. And they're here in this auditorium. So it'll tell you more about that program. That's where you can sign up for that. So get you a flyer on that. We now offer high school equivalency courses in Spanish. So if you went to, 9th, 10th grade in your country, maybe been close to graduating high school, and you think that you want to prepare for your high school equivalency in Spanish, we now offer classes that prepare students to take their high school equivalency, their GED, in Spanish. So we were very excited. We just started that class. We have 2 classes this current semester, and we're very excited. They both are doing wonderful, and we're excited about that opportunity to be able to offer GED preparation classes in other languages. And as a matter of fact, we're hoping to expand to offer even more languages at some time. But there's a flyer, there's a little card on that you can pick up on the table. We also have digital literacy classes through North Star. And by the way, if I didn't say this already, all of our classes are free. Isn't that a good price? Free. Even our high school program is free. I can't tell you how many times I've had parents to say, how much do I owe on this? And I'm like, put your checkbook away. It's free. And they're all excited. But yes, it's a free to the community. It is a state and federal grant, and that's how we're able to offer it free to the community. And part of that, we also offer digital literacy classes through North Star that will prepare you for just about any digital literacy information that you would need to know to be successful in the workplace, in school. That goes all the way up from computer basics, from the basics to like advanced Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint. So it's a lot of good free courses in North Star classes. Then we have another flyer, and it talks about an FNS. FNS is a big word. Food, Nutrition, Service, Employment, and Training. So FNS, Employment and Training. And what it basically is a scholarship program to help students pay for college classes if they receive SNAP benefits. So if you receive SNAP benefits through the Department of Health and Human Services, the Department of Social Services, we have a scholarship program that will help you pay for classes, books, child care, all kinds of services through this program. And that is actually one of the scholarship programs that's managed through the College and Career Readiness program in our college. Now, if you're interested in signing up for the next orientation, we do, like I said, have QR codes where you can scan them and sign up tonight before you leave. If you have trouble, though, with that, I do have my laptop and some of my team. And if you're with the College and Career Readiness team, stand up so they know who you are. So I've got 5 lovely people here, and along with myself, that will help you make sure that you sign up and get everything squared away so you have all the information. We're here to answer any questions that you may have. And if you have any, I'll go ahead and answer a few. Is that okay to do that now? Do you have any questions? Any questions? Did you graduate from high school? Oh, you lost all the information? Okay, so she asked me a question about if she lost all the information, where she went and graduated from high school. She's here now in the United States, and she needs to graduate with a GED. And that happens more often than you think. Yes, you can complete your general education diploma with that. You will need an ID. And that's about it, right? Am I missing that? That's about it. You need a state ID. You can get one of those through the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV, and you can sign up, and we'll work with you to get you what you need. Very good question. Thank you. again, I'm here to answer more questions. My team is here. After the session is over, we'll be happy to stay as long as you need to get you the information that you need to feel like you're comfortable with signing up and going into that next step. We want to make sure that you're successful. We do offer classes in a variety of ways: morning, evening, online only, no weekends. But other than that, we have a variety. 2 days a week, 4 days a week, 1 day a week. We try to really work with your life. You're adults, you have a lot of life, you have families you're taking care of, a lot of things going on. So we try to be really flexible, very mindful of what people are going through, to offer flexible scheduling so that you can get the classes that you need and to get the help that you need and graduate with your credential. What am I missing, folks, team? Location, that's a good one. Location, so most of our classes are here at the West Campus. We do have some classes over at the main campus in the big Strickland, nice, beautiful building center over there. And then Claire Gimbel's going to talk about the ESL program, and she'll talk about, where those classes are held and the flexibility of that schedule, and provide you a little bit more information. But high school equivalency, our adult high school program is 100% online, so you can do that at home. It's very flexible, and work and, put the kids to sleep and go work on high school if you need to do that. So we really do try to be mindful of people and everything that's going on in their lives, and to make the program easy as possible and quick as possible, too. So if you have any more questions, feel free to grab one of us, take flyers, information, just get everything that you need before you leave. And I'll turn it over to Claire to talk about the English as a Second Language program.
I can just talk. And I was hoping to change the picture here for you to have something else to look at. But our ESL program, English as a Second Language, is registering students this October, November for classes beginning in January. And like the HSE classes, everything is free. We do have some requirements that we need to follow from the state of North Carolina that gives us the money to offer them for free. So we do have attendance requirements, and we have also a requirement to take a placement test to know which level is good for you, and a follow-up progress test. So it's not bad for all that you'll benefit from. And ESL is often the first step in a pathway for our students. So we have 6 levels, starting from real beginner to advanced. And once you get to a more advanced level, there are a lot of different opportunities open to you. We have partnered with some continuing education or curriculum programs so that students that are in ESL or HSE classes can move into getting a certificate or a degree with support from our ESL program. So if you're thinking of maybe taking early childhood education diploma, but you're a little bit worried that your English isn't good enough, we're there to support you with that. So it's the first step in a pathway to somewhere else if that's what you're looking for. So we have, just go over some of the things that we have. We have a culinary program that we partner with, and a barista program, an entrepreneurship program, an introduction to health sciences, where you can learn about all the different careers that are open in the fields of health sciences. And I think there's one more that I wanted to mention. No. We are trying to offer HVAC courses. The schedule didn't work so well this time, but that's a really popular choice, and it's a well-paying career that some of you might be interested in. And we also have EDU 119. It's a program where you get a diploma or a certificate that enables you to work in a preschool or a daycare. So there are flyers on the table here, and you can sign up with this QR code if you're interested. So you'll come and fill out some paperwork, you know, your name and address and that kind of thing. We don't care about your immigration status. Everyone is welcome. And so you register to come, and then you'll take a placement test so we know the best level for you. And if you're interested, I would sign up quickly because the program is really popular and it fills up. It fills up fast, and then we have to put some people on a waiting list. So I don't want that to happen to you. So if you want to sign up, and again, as Ms. Shannon said, we're here to help you. You can sign up with a QR code, or you can contact us. My card's on the table, and as well as Brandon Boss' card. Brandon speaks Spanish, so he can help you with that if you'd like to sign up. Any questions? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. Hi, I'm Susan Emery, and I'm going to talk to you actually about a couple of things. Once you're done with Shannon's program, or if you already have your high school degree, we have curriculum, but we also have continuing education or fast-track courses that are short-term courses that you can earn a certificate or a licensure in a particular area to get to work quickly. Typically, they'll be a year or less to complete. We've got continuing education classes in a lot of different areas. Our fast-track classes include trades like HVAC, electrical line worker, construction, interpreting, and health and human services. We also have a lot of healthcare, continuing education, CNA. We have public safety courses that offer EMS, all kinds of things that you can go in, get trained quickly in a fast-track area. We also have scholarships available that can help you with some of these continuing education classes. We have multiple different scholarship programs through Michael Glotson, our Educational Career Center, down at the end of this building. You can always drop in and see him about scholarships for continuing education programs. We also partner with Goodwill and other community partners that if there are credentials attached to certain continuing education classes, they will sometimes pay for them as well. So we have multiple funding methods to help you pay for continuing education classes if you're interested in any of them. So if you are interested, come talk to us, whether you can pay for them or not, because we may have options for you. We also have some that are already pre-funded with scholarships. For instance, we have a partnership with Blue Cross Blue Shield for insurance agent training that everything is included. If you qualify for this scholarship, you have to be a North Carolina resident, you have to be a woman or a minority, and if you are those things and over 18 years old, then you would qualify to do this insurance agent training. And it's paid for by Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it pays for your licensure fees, your testing fees, the classes. So that's a built-in scholarship with that program. So we do have some programs that are specific partnerships that are great opportunities for folks trying to get back in the workforce. And you can check out, if you grab one of our adult learner guides, we have the fast track courses here. You can follow the QR code and check out what some of those continuing education classes are. And on the other side, it says not sure where to start, and that's where the HRD comes in. So I have the HRD programs, which are basically employability skills as well as career exploration skills. And it's kind of like your career taste test, okay? You're not sure. You're not sure what continuing education program to go into. Well, then you can take an HRD intro class. For instance, we have Intro to Health and Human Services, Intro to Line Worker, Intro to Logistics. We also have an Intro to Career Pathways where you can explore multiple careers. So we can do career assessments and help you choose a path and let you know what career paths and educational paths are available to you. So if you're not sure and you know you want to move forward with something, we can absolutely help you with that as well. Now, HRD classes are free if you are unemployed, underemployed, retired, or pending a layoff. So, or if you meet certain income criteria, which is basically 200% of the poverty level or below. All these HRD classes are free if you meet those criteria. And we've got employability labs where if you are looking for a job, you can drop in, and I've got flyers for those on the table over here. The employability lab runs 2 days a week. You can drop in for 1 day or 50 days, it's up to you. And they can help you do resumes, job searches. They can do mock interviews with you to prepare for an interview. And it's here as a service for you if you are searching for a job. And it's every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We also have an employability lab that runs Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoons at the King Public Library if that's closer to you. We also have other HRD programs you may be interested in. There's another flyer over here for our computer purchase program. It's a partnership with United Way, Winston Net, and the Public Library. With this program, it's a 30-hour class. It's digital literacy skills, technology skills, employability skills, and it gives you the opportunity to purchase a refurbished laptop for $30 for participating in the program. So it's 30 hours. The first 5 classes are in person, and the last 5 classes are on Zoom. So we have morning classes for that program from 9 to 12, and then we also have evening classes from 6 to 9. So all good opportunities, and we're also about to start in October an Intro to Clerical Skills. So if you have a manufacturing background or some other field and you want to transition to a clerical field, we have an Intro to Clerical Assistant that runs for about 5 or 6 weeks and helps you build clerical skills like keyboarding, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, communication, teamwork, things like that you're going to need in an office environment that you may not have built those skills in, say, a trade or manufacturing environment. So we've got lots of opportunities for you. And like I said, not all of them are free. The HRD classes are free if you fit the criteria, and the CE classes are not free. The continuing education classes are not free, but we do have funding sources. So if you are interested in them, don't let the cost get in the way. Definitely come talk to us because we do have scholarships and community partners that could help with those fees. We're here to help. All right, who's next? Thank you all for coming.
Hey, y'all. Ooh, it's a little loud, isn't it? I'm loud. I don't really need a microphone. I hope y'all are a little excited about what you're hearing tonight. Forsyth Tech is truly a place of promise. It was for me. I'm a graduate of Forsyth Tech. Came back to school when I was 42 years old. I'm 53 now. I was a single parent during that time. My daughter went to Parkland High School. And so I know the struggle that it is to be an adult student and all the things that we have to deal with going through that and making sure that there's a roof over our kids' head and there's food and everything. So when they talk about these scholarships, Michael Gluntz is in the office over here at the career education area. He would love to meet with you, but he's not the only one, right? There's a career services at the Saw's Creek main campus in the Strickland building. That's available to all community no matter if you're a student or not. They will help you with those things like the HRD class, employability lab. They'll help you get your resume together. They'll help you with interviewing skills. They will help you. There are closed closets that are attached to some of those if you don't have clothes to go to an interview, right? It's pretty amazing what this institution has done in the last couple of years to provide the community with these resources to try to get folks back to work. And it amazes me every day. I'm a coordinator of advising for career and technical education for the curriculum side of things. I handle a lot of the AAS, Associate in Applied Science degrees. Those are 2-year degrees, certificates, diplomas that are meant to put students to work. Now, those degrees are covered by federal financial aid. So we would need you to do the FAFSA and go through that little process, see if you're eligible for that. And a lot of folks are. I was eligible. My daughter, she's 24 now, 25 now. Kidding. But she was able to get financial aid with my salary. Your children are under your umbrella until you're 25 for whatever reason. Department of Education is weird like that. But she was able to get a full Pell Grant, And so don't ever disqualify yourself from some of these services that are available. Like Susan had mentioned, CNA students, the cost of that class could run up in a couple of $100. A lot of those students get fully funded for that. The uniforms, the stethoscope, and all their little watches, everything they need. You can run that CNA into an LPN or into an RN on the curriculum side of things, right? So I used to work over here at the customer service. That was the first job full-time I had over here. And I would always ask the LPN students, what are you going to do next? We got these programs over here. The diploma for LPN is only 1 year. The RN it rounds out to about 3 years because you got to do these prerequisite classes in the meantime. But there are just so many programs that are available. The medical unit secretary, that is a continuing education class over here, could turn into medical office administration on the curriculum side. Medical billing and coding. And so we have that both on Con Ed as a completely online program, and we have it in curriculum as well. So there are health science programs. There are the first responders, the EMS programs, EMT programs, and then a lot of the programs that I deal with are business and information technology. So a lot of the IT cybersecurity programs and whatnot. That $30 class to get your computer and get those digital literacy skills, that is amazing. I have so many students that come in and they are busy. They're working adults. They can't come to in-person classes during the daytime. They have to either do evening classes or they have to do online classes. So many of them feel pushed into those online classes with not enough experience in what you're going to be dealing with when you get there. And it becomes overwhelming, and then they're like, I'm done with this, I'm out. That's unfortunate. We have the digital literacy services that are available to our students to try to get you that brush up if you're not familiar with things. I was not familiar. I could go on Google, I could go on Facebook. When I came back to school, I didn't know how to work a computer. CIS 110 was a class, it's an introduction to computers. It goes through the Microsoft Office suite, taught me how to do papers in Word. It taught me how to do PowerPoints for every class that I had for the next 9 straight years of school that I went through, right? Excel, I got on YouTube, learned how to do Excel, but at first it was CIS 110. There are, can we pull up the website? There are like 107 different programs that are under the CTE umbrella, right? And so I'd like to just show you some of the courses or some of the programs that are available to students. It's one college, so it's connected, right? You may start over here at the West Campus. You may start in that medical unit secretary, and you're like, well, you know what? I want to get a 2-year degree in healthcare management, right? You want to run that right through. You can get some of those courses that you're going to take here will give you credit for prior learning towards some of the entry-level classes that are part of the associate degree or the certificates or diplomas, right? And so it's all connected. And Carmen's bringing up this program finder. Can you hover over that one? So on our website, there is just a wealth of information. It can be a little daunting to find it. So if you ever get on our website, click on everything that you see and just go down that rabbit hole. These are these are all the programs that we offer for continuing education, right? Associate degree in nursing, associate in engineering. We have transfer degrees. That's what I did. I did an associate in arts, college transfer. I went to UNCG for health education, public health, and then I went to App State for higher learning or higher education. The accounting and finance, accounting tracks, financial services, those are part of our business information technologies. We have the information technology, the cyber security, system security, networking, data analysis, and so on and so on. Carpentry framing. We have HVAC. If you take the HVAC classes here, you're going to get credit for prior learning towards the diploma in HVAC. That will also count for a year towards your licensing when you get to the state of North Carolina. You're trying to be a general contractor and you're trying to make that money and build for your family. So it's all connected in one way or another, and there are folks here that, look, I love my job, and I want to make people, I tell them every day, make me do my job. You know what I mean? I have to have people that engage with me, or I'm not able to do anything, right? And so we're dependent on our community coming to us and finding out, hey, this is what the school can provide to you. This is what we can do to try to make things better for you, and you can build a life for your family. It certainly worked in my case, and I've seen it work in a number of other people's cases. With that, career services, there's a career assessment that's available to you online. It's called Career Coach, and you can go through that on our website, Student Life Career Services, right there, and career interest. There's a 60-question assessment there that will let you go through, see what you're interested in, and see what programs we have that connect with that to get you into the career that you want. We don't want you coming in and say, oh, well, I applied for whatever, or somebody told me just to apply for this. We want you to get something that you have interest in, that you're passionate about. Too many times I hear young folks that come in and well, what's going to make me the most money? You know, well, sure, this might be a high-paying career, but are you going to hate yourself every day you have to get in that car to go to your job, right? So you want to try to get a balance in there a little bit, something that you're interested in that will still support your family, that gives you a living wage. And so we have a great number of programs that are like that. I would strongly encourage you, stop by Michael Glantz's office at the career education area at the end of the hall down here, or you can come by the Career Services or the Student Success Center in the Strickland building. That little pamphlet that Shannon just handed out, that is amazing. Look, I took that to one of the events that I had for a lot of my students just to hand out because it has a lot of resources in it. So please don't leave here without getting every piece of paper that's on that table over there. Explore that website, www.forsythtech.edu. There's a lot on there. Take your time, click on things. You become a student, you'll be like, okay, I remember clicking on that. I knew I needed it now. I knew where it was. So I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on for a while, but if you can't tell, I'm excited about what I've been able to accomplish through Forsyth Tech and what I know students are able to accomplish through Forsyth Tech and the programs that we offer and the services we offer. All right, thanks.
Thank you. You guys have heard a little bit about the academic programs and opportunities that we have here for you. We want you to recognize that we know that you are adult learners, that you have adult responsibilities, and that you have demands on your time. We recognize that there are non-academic supports that would benefit you. We have the digital literacy services concept where they help you master computer and technology skills, but we also provide wraparound services for you. We have a representative here today to explain some of the programs that are at Forsyth Tech for students to use when needed.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. Ooh, we're going to try that one more time. Hello, everyone. Hello. I think I'm the last person, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I'm the last person. Well, good evening. My name is Shanta Reddick, and I'm the Director of Forsyth Tech Care Student Outreach and Support Services. Please disregard my dress. I am also working in drop-in childcare this evening, so I wanted to make sure that I was dressed for the occasion. So when we talk about Forsyth Tech Cares, there are, and I had to make sure I had a little handy-dandy cheat sheet so I don't talk more about other stuff and don't cover everything. So under Forsyth Tech Cares, there are two umbrellas under Forsyth Tech Cares. The first one is going to be Holistic and Support Services. That has a different director. Her name is Kirsten Seepster. Under that area, we provide counseling services that are free. Everybody, I love free. Do you love free? So that's what we provide to students that are at Forsyth Tech. We also have Veterans Resource Services. So if by chance you're affiliated with veterans, whether it's a parent, it could be you, it could be a husband, you're able to also receive those services, which is an amazing office. And then we also have the Sugar Women's Center, and that's for women. And that's a great place and opportunity to be able to get some different supports, some of the counseling and services that she offers, along with our clothing boutique, which is amazing. And everything is in the boutique is, can we say, free? Free. Y'all don't like free? Free. See, I say free like I really am excited about free. So all those items are free in that boutique for anyone who is a student at Forsyth Tech. So then the other side is going to be the side that I'm over, which is our Student Outreach and Support Services. I feel like we saved the best for last when you think about our area. Our area provides so many different supports. The first support we offer is when life happens situations. We know students are going to have issues. We know when you decide to come back to school and do anything to further and better yourself and your household, things happen. Things can happen like the car could break down. I decided to go back to school. Now my car is broken down. How am I going to get it fixed? You're going to reach out and contact Forsyth Tech Care, Student Outreach and Support Services. Anything as far as you could get behind on a utility bill. You could need help with a Wi-Fi bill. It can be anything. Anything that could keep you from completing your program. That's what we have emergency funds for, okay? That's number one. Number two is one of my favorites. It is called FT Connect. That is what we call our pantry. And when I say we have an amazing Connect, it is amazing. One is located on 7 different campuses. It's a program where you can go online and you shop like it's free online shopping at Publix. You go on there, you can pick anything from frozen food items, shelf-stable food items, toiletries, laundry detergent, toilet tissue, paper towels, diapers, wipes, school supplies. It's a whole store. And it's all, guess what? Free. It is free. It is all free. And as long as you're a student here at Forsyth Tech, you can go twice a month. You place your order, you submit it, you check the time, the date, and the location. You show up. We're going to greet you with a smile and hand you your items until you come back. Or some days we have some extra stuff and we'll say, we got an extra set, some extra eggs in. Would you like some eggs today? So we're also always giving away additional free items as well. All right? Also, we also do our loaner laptops and hotspots. So we are able to assist students with loaner laptops, which you are able to keep until you complete your program, along with loaner hotspots as well. All of that is on a first-come, first-served basis. Sometimes we have a wait list, but normally we're still able to get through our list and be able to serve our students. Next, we also have something called bus passes. We also give out bus passes, so we're able to help you with transportation. And once again, those bus passes are what? Free, and they are 30-day ride bus passes. So that's pretty amazing, and it's all free. Also, our next thing that we have, some of you in the room are parents. So we have this amazing new initiative called SPARK. SPARK stands for our Student Parent Advocacy Resource Center. With that resource center, we are able to connect you to child care grants. We are able to connect you to programming. We are able to connect you to another group of students who have formed an organization that just focuses on things that student parents need and that extra support and a place to have a conversation. Sometimes you need a break. We also do something called Spark Care. We do it at least 3 times a semester. It's an opportunity for you to use our drop-in child care partnership at KidSpot. You get 4 hours to do what you need to do for you. If that is go study, go study. If that's go take a nap, take a nap. If that's go get a massage, go get a massage. It's whatever you need during that moment in order to refresh and get yourself ready to complete out your semester. All right, and I think I have, let me look at my little handy-dandy list. Oh, last but certainly not least, we are also able to help with books and tuition. That also comes through our office. So we'll also be able to help you sometimes with your books, sometimes with your tuition. And another thing, we're able to, if our office can't help you, we have a list of community partners, and our goal is to give you a plan of action. We don't want to put a Band-Aid on it. If you come in with an emergency need, our goal is to ask questions. How can we make sure you don't get in this place again? What are steps we can put in place? How can we connect you to other community resources? We are truly, our goal is really to make sure you are able to complete and finish whatever program, degree, whatever you sign up to do here at Forsyth Tech. Our goal is to help you get to that finish line. All right, any questions? I am so glad I forgot that too. So underneath our FT Connect, which is our pantry, we also do our community farmers market. Our community farmers market takes place from April all the way through October. It's twice a month. It is open to anyone, faculty, staff, students, community, anyone can come. You can be able to see that on our website. Also, if you go on to Forsyth Tech. Also, tomorrow we have one on main campus. It is from 11 to 12. Please stop in if you can. All the items are what? Free. And I'm telling you, we have some good stuff. So it's free. Tell anyone, because you will want to get, I don't know about you, but I go in that grocery store, whoo, and those prices, but I can go to that community farmers market and get those fresh fruits, vegetables, and sometimes we have some other items as well. All right, any other questions? All right, well, just know Forsyth Tech is a place of promise, and we do all we can in order to get you to that finish line. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Again, hey, friend. How are you? Ah, nice hair. I know her. She works with my husband. And I've been looking at her face like I know her. There we go. Okay. So I want to encourage you to ask questions about any of the programs or resources that you learned about today, because they exist in an effort to meet adult learner needs. If it doesn't exist today, we can try to make it happen. You're in the room with people who can make it happen. All right? So if you're working 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and you're like, I can't make that 6 to 8 class for the ESL program, ask. And we can always see if we can hire someone to do another course, another section. It does not hurt to ask, especially since most of the things that we spoke about today can come at no cost, or we can find funding for you. And we want you to be successful. We are here to help change our community to one that's more equitable, one that helps people make a living wage, and lets our families and our students be successful and grow. I am so glad that you all came out tonight. It has been my privilege and my pleasure to introduce you to some of these ideas. I invite you to get some of the chips that I dragged over here in my car with a broke foot. But I also invite you to ask the people who spoke today questions about anything that you're interested in. All right? Any other questions for the group? Please consider yourself free to go ahead to ask questions that you may need answered.